welcome, welcome. There we are. How's everybody doing? This is Uncle Rick from Chronic Noise. You have just joined Metal Mondays. You were just looking at a puck from Mama D's Treats. About 80 to 100, I guess. Something like I said. As soon as I stop yakking, I'll be popping that down. I noticed last week when I did one, I said, let's see how long it takes before I start talking stupid. And about 31 minutes in, I was rewatching it the next day, I think. And about 31 minutes in, I said, oh, I'm feeling that gummy now. And from that point on, I was having a great time, but I was forgetting names and, whatever. Anyway, Be Heavy. We got Kyle. We got Cinder Salmon. Michael Gint. Holy fuck, we got a lot of people. We've got Jesse as usual. Melody, thank you. Tyler, Leonidas. We've got a great show tonight. Some brand new stuff, some stuff that we've never heard before, and then of course some really cool stuff. Right off the bat, we're going to start off with a birthday song. The birthday song of the night is for Chris Arsenian. He is the guitar player in Endast. I don't know if anybody remembers Big James. Big James from Endast was one of the coolest dudes on the scene. They used to come around all the time playing in Southern Ontario, and we had a great time always hosting them. And it was just something that I remember. Every time they came to town, it was a big love fest. It was really cool music. Endast really pounds it out. It's metal, but it's not death. It's something that it's just good metal. This is a song called Black Cloud. Happy birthday, Chris Arsenian. Cheers. Endast. Black Cloud. Hey, Drew. Opponent or salad? Nice. Welcome, Colton. Colton Ministries. That's right, eh? Steady, great footwork. Happy birthday, Chris Arsenian, Endast. That was a birthday song shout out to you. Used to book Endast back in the day, probably 12, 13, 14 years ago now. They were from the Quebec area, I believe. Every time they were endorsed by Jägermeister. So every time they came down, their merch was all Jaeger stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll take a shirt, I'll cop a hat, I'll take some stickers," and they'd always give me some sort of a package like, "Here, have one of everything, give us $25," and I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, great band, great bunch of guys. I miss Big James, his brother Chris. Happy birthday again, Chris, and that's what's up. So I wanted to say, too, something that I generally kind of allude to every show. It's a messed up world out there right now. We all know it, right? And I'm not talking about the weather. I don't care what side you're standing on because they just want us divided. Don't fall for that shit. Keep your moral compass straight. Keep loving your circle. Try to open your minds up. Try to understand that we're all here coexisting. And as ugly it is out there, you come to a Chronic show, and whether you're at one of my shows, at one of my venues, or whether you're in here on Metal Mondays, know that this is a safe space. This is all inclusive. I don't care. Look at me. I'm an older guy. I don't care what size, shape, sexual orientation, religious. It doesn't matter to me. We're all human beings. Respect and all that good stuff. That's what's going to get us through all of this. Just remember that. Brother Ron Hall in the house. Cheers. Thank you so much for extra people joining in. There's names that I'm not aware of. Cheryl, my love, thank you for joining in. Happy Monday. Right off the bat, we've got a couple new songs, and I've really been pushing hard on the Flesh Prison. Flesh Prison has a brand new song called Deathbed Messiah. It is so heavy, and from what I understand, when Paul was given this by Matt Andrews to listen to, he said this was the first piece of music, and he said immediately he knew how he was going to put the lyrics and how he was going to place the vocals on this. I love it because when I listen to the song, you can actually hear how he mapped it out. This is brand new Flesh Prison, just released this past week. Deathbed Messiah, here on Metal Mondays. Cheers. Paul is a beast. Ah. 'Cause 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 No, Paul Paget from Cruel Intent. My goodness. Just fucking nuts. And LeFou drumming is just like, it's mental. It's inhuman. Anyway, man, that was brand spanking new Deathbed Messiah by Flesh Prison. Yeah, Matt's a great guy. He's really come a long way. I love seeing his progression. Back in the Falsifier days, I used to tell him how good he was, and he was like, yeah, not really. And I just got all sorts of respect for the guy. So, yeah, man, really, really big on those guys. We've got, oh, by the way, Drew Masters is in the house. Meat Magazine back in the day. Meat Online now. All your Toronto and Southern Ontario, you want to know anything that's going on, he's got everything posted. He's at every show. That's just the way it is. Welcome, Drew. The next brand new song that we're going to play is called Thrown Away. It's brand new by Pneumonia Breath. They come out with a few bangers last year. We played them, and every time they come out with something, I was like, how do you get heavier and more brutal than what you already are? And I guess this song, Thrown Away, this is how they do it. Pneumonia Breath here on Metal Mondays. Yes, he is. Welcome, Nick Weaver. I only know Tommy. Hey, Emrit. Emrit Daddy. Dervish, holy fuck. How long's that been? Couple minutes. Yeah, man. Welcome, Amrit, by the way. May 10th, we're going to have you boys. That's Divine Curse. We're going to have you guys back into Guelph. So stay tuned for some things that we're going to drop. Um, right now, and I could be wrong, but I think we got a couple of the guys in the band in the chat right now. We've been chatting with Take the Crown from Sarnia, and I was going to play one song, a song called Reckless. They had released a little while ago. We'll circle back around to that another time. I was flicking through the songs, and Undertow caught my ear, and I was like, oh my fuck, we got to play Undertow. So without any further ado, welcome, Take the Crown. This is Undertow on Metal Mondays.
I'm all alone, just trying to find my way back home.
Yeah, they're always in Guelph.
It's getting harder to breathe again. No way to run, no way to defend. It's getting harder to think for myself. No way to stop the chaos right now. Pulling me under. I have no control. Down I go into the undertow. I see shoreline, but still down I go into the undertow. I'm all alone, just trying to find my way back home. Searching for a way to reclaim my heart and soul.
Got like a hardcore Dead and Divine vibe to it. Right? Tool did it. Let's follow. Nice. I like it. That's Undertow by Take the Crown. Yeah, man, we got to play more of you guys. Sarnia area, Melody Sutherland speaks very well of you guys. So we got to get you out our way. I also want to say before I forget that is right at Vertigogo next Thursday in Hamilton on Deaf Ears, Crimson Asphalt, and obviously Divine Curse. That's going to be a hella good show. Get out and see that one. Yeah, man, really, really enjoy that. Take the Crown. Next time I'm back live, I don't think I'll be live next week unless I take the night off. But Take the Crown's got some more stuff coming, that's for sure. Right now, I am going to skip over. Where the heck is we? There we are. And we're going to play us some Demon Eyes. These guys are great. the Ottawa area, they dropped a new song, about a month ago, I guess, maybe around there. I played it once, and then we've been playing so much new stuff that it's kind of slipped my mind. But Pray for Doom needs to be played again. This is brand new from Demon Eyes. Anytime, Jess. You guys rock. Dominic is a fucking monster. Fuck's sakes. Bring it home, boys. Hey, hey, hey! What's up, Too Real? Demon Eyes. Pray for Doom. What up, Carla? Fuck's sakes. So good. That's Demon Eyes. Pray for Doom. on Metal Mondays. We're going to bring those guys back. Seen them in at Ryfield Studios a little while ago. Shout out to the guys at Ryfield Studios. When I went there, oh fuck, Leech was another band that killed. Taking Balfour was another band that just fucking shone that fucking stage right up. But when Demon Eyes were there, I thought, oh, I'll pop over and watch them play. And they come with a fucking heavy. I sat down on the couch and watched as Stephanie and Shane did their stuff, filming the bands and recording them, and the band played like they were in front of 1,000 people. So heavy. Derek on the fucking guitar just pounding it out. Love everything about those guys. If you like what you heard, Demon Eyes with a Z. They're from the Ottawa area, and I will have them back to Guelph and or Brantford or whatever, London, wherever we happen to be. Yeah, long but so good. Yeah, it was almost 5 minutes. It's funny for me because I'm a prog head, so I like my songs 5 minutes at least, and I'll go 21 to 28 minutes, full side of an album for one song, no problem. But that said, when you're doing a radio show, a podcast, any sort of a live stream, I'm already pushing it at 4 minutes. And then when we play 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minute songs, it's hard. And I've had some bands go, well, if you just want to play maybe the last half of the song, no, that's fucking kife. Like, you want to play the whole song so everybody hears it. But yeah, Dervish, you're right. Miss you, my brother. That was huge. So let's get the fuck off of YouTube here, because I don't really do the YouTube thing. I do the Spotify, and me personally, I know that they might fuck the musicians, but they got a hella good forum for everyone to get their music out there for free, basically. And all you got to do is whore yourself out to them and make all that not money. And people like myself and some fucking kid in Japan will know your music. I think that's a lot more important than $2 or $3 or $5 or whatever some other format will give you. At least you're being seen and heard, because I wouldn't know half the bands I know right now if I had to go just by YouTube. And that's just my old boomer fucking take on things. Anyway, that was Demon Eyes. If you've just joined in, welcome to Metal Mondays. You probably hear that I've still got the frog in my throat. I can still barely smoke. I've been going through all sorts of shit. Got a tore rotator cuff. My knees are done. Like, pretty soon Uncle Rick's just going to be a head on a box with my hair hanging out, and people will go, oh, yo, there's Uncle Rick, and you won't even need to see the rest of me because it's all falling a fucking apart. Anyway, we are playing right now, right here. We're going to play a song for Benny, my buddy. He's in the comment section as Cinder Salmon. Benny's got a Guillotine Dreams Promotions. He's got a show coming out on, February 22nd at Red Papaya in Guelph. All sorts of great bands. We're going to play one of them tonight. But I always tell Benny, throw me some sort of a request. And because he was brought up right, he knows the old school Canadian stuff. So rather than him throwing out, Cryptopsy or some, noise metal band, he basically says, Uncle Rick, play the Kings, Switching to Glide. Okay, I will.
This beat go!
How many times you gonna say it, Ben? I'm live. I can't do nothing about it. Sorry. I uploaded the song that says Switching to Glide, and that's what it gave me.
Switching to Glide.
when you play the whole thing, believe me, it's almost the same thing, repeated. I'm an old Canadian, don't worry about it. I got you, Benny. Cinder Salmon.
Everybody gets the now. Hear it ringing in their ears. Lots of ways that you can go. Look around, no disappears. Switching to guide. Switching to guide. Switching to glide. Switching to glide.
I don't think anybody would tune in, Drew.
Switching to glide.
I'd like to think they would, but
Switching to glide. Yeah, switching to glide. I'm switching to glide. I finally found some way out of this hole, you know, out of this hole.
well, you know, that's really all we could do with that. I realized right away, Ben, that wasn't the exact one that I was supposed to be doing, and then at the same time I thought, okay, I can't really go into the search on on Spotify while I'm playing live on here. But yeah, man, I would put something not put together by me. What the fuck would be the use of doing a Metal Mondays then? Unless I read that wrong. Anyway, we are doing what we always do. The fuck, my hair falling out? No. I lose enough hair at brushing my hair every day, a bald man would fucking cry. Nice cup of tea. I don't really feel the gummy yet, but I feel like I'm fucking up like I'm on one. Okay, here we go. A few bands had wrote me. And because of all the different socials and messages, and I've got Nick helping me out with stuff, and I'm checking stuff, and I just can't fucking... Oh, sorry, Drew. I always read shit wrong and put my foot in it. Anyway, I basically lost a couple bands, and I think one of them was Take the Crown, which I think I've rectified that and got in touch with them. One of them was called Incarnatus, which I am going to play right now, and if I'm not mistaken, they are from Newmarket area. Nick could probably help me out on that. But and then another band that I'm going to be playing right after Incarnatus. But basically, I'm sorry that I didn't get right at it, but I had asked about a month ago, anybody have any new requests or any songs, let us know. And I got like a fucking snowstorm, like this weekend snowstorm worth of songs. I was blessed by people sending stuff in, and yet I couldn't play it all at once. We're at 10 to 13 songs a week. And so I just finally got to shit. No. Oh, really? I hate Earl Grey. I'm a orange pico kind of guy, but it still feels really, really good. Lovely, lovely cup of tea. Anyway, with that said, I unburied a couple that I hadn't got back to. I apologized via message, and oh shit. It's just been made aware. I've been made aware this is our 5 years of Metal Mondays. So we've been doing this for 5 years since COVID. And yeah, that's crazy. Talk amongst yourselves. Discuss. And yeah, maybe we'll do some themed stuff. But right now I'm going to play Incarnatus, Entombed. I dig it. I really like this.
The stench of your carcass bleeds through, bolt seeping from the casket towards you. Decay is active, you in the darkness. The demise, it holds you captive.
That's what I'm asking myself, Durf. You guys are the best. The Asphalt team has been here since the second they found out about us a couple years ago. You don't miss a show. Hey, Toby. Good idea, Nick. That would be sick. Just like I am. Incarnatus, Entombed. Very good. Metal Mondays. Okay, these guys, the good thing about that, I really love that. It's got an old school feel to it, and I like that Drew says that he's been hearing things about them in Toronto, because that means the band's getting a little bit of traction. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know the history, back about 5 years ago, Nick's been doing music in Guelph since before I started there, and I started basically in London and Guelph, and that was 16 years ago. Then I went to Brantford and met James Wright, and he got me hooked into so many. I'm sure Toby knows James. Into such, he's working with Call Home Festival now. What the Fest. Rebrand. But anyway, it's been a long journey, and then COVID come along, and we were like, and we hit a fucking brick wall. No more shows. So Nick and I were chatting back and forth as we do, and said, well, I got no more shows, and it's too bad that we couldn't try to do something live, but nobody can get out, nobody can congregate. So one thing led to another, and I think I did some recorded thing and said it's too bad we couldn't do something like Metal Mondays, like do a Monday, and Nick went, that's not a bad idea, and I'm sure his telling of it would be different, but same. We just decided, in lieu of real shows, live shows, why don't we do like all the big stars we're talking about? Hey, $25 or $75, and we're doing a set from our band room, and you can watch us play and have a Patreon thing or whatever. And Nick and I just looked at each other and said, okay, let's start with Facebook. We'll start going live. We'll play a bunch of songs. I believe we had a band. Even we did an interview or two and split the screen and did that. But Facebook didn't work out too well because they kept bogging us down and harshing our gig by silencing half of our shit because of Canadian copyright. I get all that stuff. I understand. I don't have permission to play this stuff, but I'm promoting it. I know they don't know the difference. They don't care. They're all about money and advertising and monetization. To us, the good thing to do was to keep the word out there, to keep bands' names on people's mouths. There's new bands. There's a lot of bands that broke up during that time. But at that time, there was also bands that had just written new stuff and they had no one to play it to. So we were playing new stuff. We also did, back when Onyx was still going, we basically had some bands and did Metal Mondays live from Onyx. And we were allowed to have so many people under a certain number in the area, 6 foot spacing, all that good stuff. And we rocked out. If you go back in our video library, you'll see that we've done quite a few live ones with Living Patterns and a couple other bands. In any case, cut to. The whole reason we did this was just to keep things sewn together so when live shows come back, we could say, okay, fuck this video shit, and we can go back to just doing live shows. But number one, this seemed to be pretty fun and informative, and number two, people didn't come out of the woodwork by the millions for live shows. They basically stayed in. Right, Tyler? Everybody was like, oh, I'm pretty content staying in. I've got anxieties, yada, yada. And that wasn't just one or two people. That was all the people. Sure, we could get 30 to 70 people out to a show, but you don't want to have to pull teeth to do it. So we kept the Metal Mondays going. We keep playing new songs. We keep promoting bands. And if I can't book your band, let's say you're like, hey, we heard you're the guy to put us on a show in Guelph or Brantford or whatever. Maybe I am one of the guys, but the other thing I can do for you is play your music in the meantime, per se, and we keep you going. We let people know, and if they like you from hearing it on Metal Mondays, then when I do bring you to one of my markets, people will kind of know what they're in for. And for example, if I said Demonize, everybody here heard that tonight? Fuck yeah, I'm going to come in, and you heard it here on Metal Mondays. So we're just a little train that could, and we will. So that's the basically long version. There is no short version of our 5 years here with Metal Mondays. And I'm not sure what the date is. I'm sure Nick doesn't either, because I don't think we're 5 years right on the nose. But anyway, where are we here? Oh, shit. We've got that other band that wrote in, Mortrum. They sounded cool. They were another band that I fucking just slept on. I saw Nick sent me the message, and I was like, I thought I got a hold of everybody, and I forgot them. So sorry. I believe Out London Way. I could be wrong on that. Oh, no. This is Kitchener. So sorry. These guys are from Kitchener. This is called Nonfiction. Nice. I'd like to think they do that live. May you say is the anniversary? Nice. Welcome, Kyle. My memory's old, but I caught it at the last minute. cool vibe.
I tell a truth, it's folded. Receive this offering of life. Don't look too deep.
I like this.
Can see my avaricious testament.
Nice.
With all your lives we're taking, I only feed my own. You're doomed to fall in line. With no one salvation, I only feed my own.
Me too, Cheryl. I really like this. Oh, I want to see this live.
My body and blood will be given up for you. For your lives we're taking, I only feed my own. You're doomed to fall in line. To play out your devotion with an eager appetite. You trust in power every time. With no one with salvation, I only think my own.
Kyle, single vocalist or two vocals? Reminds me of Arkham Awaits a little bit, eh, Nick? Oh, I like that. Kyle, get a hold of me. I have a show for you.
With all your lives we're taking, I only feed my own. You're doomed to fall in line. To prey on your devotion with an eager appetite. It's sacramental suicide. With no one with salvation, I only feed my own.
Yes. I don't know why I thought this was going to be something like all death metal. The name, maybe. Right, Drew? So, Kyle, then you have a clean vocalist, correct? Okay, that's how a fucking song is written. 101, right there. That is, you could, one might say, oh, it's a ballad, or it's, melodic rock, or melodic metal. It's got enough heavy, enough bite, it's got enough teeth, that you're rocking along like the heavy part of an Evanescence song, and it's got a light enough feel to it, also not like Evanescence, but it's got the diversity that I think a lot of bands shoot for, and it falls flat. So I mean, I love a band that can go heavy and be real heavy. But a lot of bands that try the sing scream thing, sometimes it's one vocalist, it doesn't work out so well. But if you've got a singer who's a singer already, and you got any guitar player, drummer, bass player that can throw in some grunts and screams, and I don't mean that in a bad way, you got a fucking good formula for good music. So yeah, man, Kyle, good job. Definitely have to listen to. I think he said, I don't know what you got for other music, but I want more. So let's talk. And to all bands out there, you hear me being a little bit excited like this. I don't think that they've done this for the first time, and no other band can do or has done this. I love the reshaping of the wheel. I love a band that wants to kind of dust off some old genre and incorporate it with some new stuff. Kyle, check out Durev. I've got them coming to Guelph on March 29th. I'd like to see you at that show, March 29th. You can be on the guest list or you can support, but be at that show and we'll talk about a show. Durev is a band that is doing what you guys do in a little bit more somber way, but dare to do something. Crimson Asphalt's a fucking band who's doing that. Come out heavy, acting like they're just like caveman metal, and then they throw in new metal stuff, and the instruments play differently, leading you to a different style of music while staying in that heavy as fuck what they know how to do. If you're a band, my advice would be take what you honestly do, what you like, your sound, your signature thing, and then think about your not your mentors, sorry, your peers and your people that you grew up with and what you liked about, I don't know, fuck, for me it would be Rush or whatever, and say I'd like to kind of weave some of this in and out. So when I hear Nonfiction by Mortram, right away I hear a song that was built, that was constructed, and I really appreciate that from any band. And it's the same now that I'm seeing Asphalt's name come up on the bottom. It's the same as that. What, by the time one of their songs is done, I'm appreciating the little cymbal splashes that D-Mob does, or the fuck yous and the vocal stylings that Damon does. So there's something to appreciate from every band. So yeah, man. Well, go check out Crimson Asphalt because they do the best caveman metal ever. They do it with some panache. The chef's kiss. Anyway, I'm talking more than I should, but a guy named Cinder Solomon told me, fuck going over. Who cares? It's your show. So even though we should keep it reeled in. This is Toby Bay. I don't know if you're still in the chat. I won't profess to know you, like, oh, fucking, that's my boy, Toby. Like, but we've known each other through music and seeing each other at shows for fucking going on 15 years anyway. So I'm really proud that these guys got something cooking, and I could play something else by them, but I'm enamored by Burn, Slow Motion Victory, and then I think you guys just did a drum playthrough for this. I could be wrong. I think it's drum. Anyway, everybody check out Slow Motion Victory, Burn. D-Mob is the man.
When I'm awake, I look at these four walls and contemplate. Suddenly,
oh, I don't know, you flailing on the floor is pretty cool.
these footsteps on my back remind me of the past and all the mistakes that I've made and all my regrets. I'm wide awake, can't forget what I said. Set the world on fire, watch it burn. Set the stage on fire, you'll never learn. In the end, you'll be the one who burns. The one who burns. When you're awake,
These guys were around the Brantford area.
contemplate suddenly.
And again, this is how you write a song. This is star material. This is arena rock. It gets better. Let's go.
I set the world on wide awake, can't forget what I said. Set the world on fire to watch it burn. Set the stage on fire, you'll never learn. And in the end, you'll be the one who burns. The one who burns. And in the end, you'll be the one who. And in the end, you'll be the one who.
Yeah, man. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Fuck yeah. Appreciate everybody coming in. We've only got 3 more songs left. It's probably 3 too many for some people. Really appreciate everybody for coming in week after week. The formula so far seems to be that we have regulars, but we need to keep bringing bands in. And I love playing new to me or even brand new band, period, stuff all the time. If you know of a band, if you guys in the band, like from Motrum, if you guys know other bands that I think would be cool for the show, let me know. Because I'm not saying, yes, I got shows for every band, but I mean, we want to bring people into the community. This is free for anybody who's watching, for any band who wants to step in and look at it and hear stuff and then go, oh shit, the singer's in the group. Hey, let me inbox you and we'll talk about doing a show. Like, that's how it's done. Connections, right? And we're all community and we're all connected anyway. So instead of being connected by hate and misinformation, why don't we be connected by something that's undeniably real? And that's music, and that's just a resonation of what comes from music straight into your heart. So with all of that, and we're all connected, oh my god, the symbioticism that goes on there. I better get playing some music. I guess what I'm saying is I appreciate all of you guys. Take care of yourselves, then you can take care of other people. Cheryl, keep it up. Becoming Rage by Slugs of Mars. Guelph band, love those guys. See them on Gainfest this year. You'll see the Crimson Boys there too. barely lift my feet. It's those sludgy. Would it surprise you to know I was smoking when I picked this song today? Hell yeah. That was and still is Slugs of Mars becoming Rage. Yeah, Leo, man, thanks so much for being such a big supporter of the scene. I see you, man. Like, it's, and it's not, nobody wants to be like, I can tell you one thing. I don't go out to shows to be like, well, I got to go out and be seen and be part of the scene. We're not doing that, but that I guess that because all of us are seeing some of these stellar fucking lineups, and we're going out to these shows and we're supporting the bands, we just happen to be supporting each other's bands too. All of a sudden it's like, oh, look, we're all supporting each other. And looking out at shows, I guess what I'm saying is seeing you, Cheryl, Melody, like Jess and Damon, the whole band, like all you guys are showgoers. That's the cool thing about this, is that we join in every Monday night, and it's not me, it's like, it's all of us. And I mean, any one of you guys could be sitting here doing this, and we'd all be watching, because if you're talking about our scene and our music, like, it's not me. I'm not, oh, be sure to go to the Gain Music site and get this Chronic shirt. Like, you never fucking hear me say anything like that. It's about us. It's about community. And if one of us make it, we all make it. So that's pretty boomerish, but I heard some young people saying stuff like that earlier too. So again, speak amongst yourself. I love everybody that's joining in, if only just the love of respect that you guys love local music. I might not know every one of you guys, but I'm in your corner and I'm supporting. So my shoulders are pretty big if you ever need to talk. This is Pretty Mouth, who will be playing February 22nd in Guelph. My good friend Alex Norman is the vocalist. They slay, as I also heard some kids in the Sandbox saying. And dudes, fucking get out and see that show. That is Red Papaya, February 22nd in Guelph. Pretty Mouth. This is fuck, every time I look at the word, it's like, what? Resuscitation. Cheers. Yes, it is, Tyler. Good ear. The guitarist is a machine. And Tyler, that was a good fucking eye. That was Resuscitation by Pretty Mouth. You can see them February 22nd. That's just in a few 24 hours, you know what I mean? It's just a few of those down the road. Everybody, if you're in Guelph, you should be at that show. It's got Salias. It's got a couple other bands that I can't remember, but if it was my show, I'd be all over that shit. No crumbs. So please check out. And by the way, Tyler, yes, that was not Alex, but I spoke to Alex today. No, I'm not going to say no cap. I spoke to Alex today, and I've been watching these YouTube reels where this father is embarrassing his kids by talking Gen X or Gen Z, what the fuck, Gen Z, I guess it is, and really embarrassing them by going through drive-thrus and shit like that. So it's sticking in my head, and all of a sudden I'm like, slay, and anyway, yeah. Go to the show. Alex said, play Resuscitation. We still play that live. And I said, oh, okay, that's the old guy, but you still play that one in your set? And he said, yes, sir, we'll be playing that on February 22nd. So I played fucking Resuscitation by Pretty Mouth, and they'll play that on the 22nd of February. There you go, Benny. Plugged your show because I love you, and you're doing the right thing. And any band that I can't get into Guelph, go talk to Guillotine Dreams or what's the other one? Mouth Service. Both just totally capable. Anyway, Guelph is a great place to do shows. I also do Brantford, like stretching out all around. So asking you, maybe we'll get forgotten the way I go. Last song of the night. I got to stop blabbing. Yes, the gummy did work. Just made me a little forgetful, though, honestly. Which, that's just an amplification of normal. Loser. Isn't it lovely? Last song of the night. Cheers. I know what's good, Cheryl. So intense. And that vocalist. All kinds of whoa. Nice. Oh, I have seen them a couple times. And booked them. Unless you were talking to Kyle. Yeah, around the Brampton, Toronto area. Newmarket? Nice. Fuck yeah. Loser is so good. Another band that's, and I'm not going to play them, but another band that's very, got the same feels is Afraid. Small A, period at the end. And man, I mean, just check out the song called Push or any of them. And they're just fucking, like, these bands mean it, man. They're stomping holes through the fucking stage. What was I going to say? Okay. Oh, I know what it was. That's what it was. Viking vibes. And, you know, I mean that in the nicest way. Everybody, it's been so much of a slice. I don't even know what else to say. I could say... That's what I'll say. Anyway, everyone, really appreciate everybody coming out. Uncle Rick, Chronic Noise, thank you, Nick. Always the info master. like I always say, be good to yourself, and then you can only be better to other people. Really, really appreciate you guys. I might have lied and said, hey, I wasn't going to be in, which a few days later I threw a video up saying, hey, I forgot that. So I know it's just a lot of me going, hey, everybody, I'll try to spruce it up. I'll crack an egg over my head and paint my face with half a face with a marker. To maybe spice up the videos. No, what Nick and I were actually fucking totally serious about was that all the attention that we are getting on the YouTube channel, on the Instagram and TikTok and Facebook pages. It's funny because a lot of people say I post stuff and nothing gets seen by anybody. I want to know that I want you guys to know that you are telling me that we're being seen, and I appreciate it. All I ask is more. Help us out. If you know somebody who's got nothing doing on while they're gaming, or somebody who likes metal, or somebody who's like, I mean, fuck, I don't care if Joe Blow writes and says, hey, I'm Joe Blow, can you play whatever by whatever? If it's Canadian metal, we're playing it. So if it's your friend's band, I'll fucking play a song. I'll fit it in, and it may not be right away, but it's so much love that people would take the time, check out our show for even 3 or 4 minutes. You guys are checking it out the whole hour plus. But I mean, I know there's stuff that I watch and I'm like, oh, my bro on the walk show, whose hat I threw on at the beginning of the show, he's got so-and-so on. And I watched that for like 15, 20 minutes and then I dip. And then later on, I'm like, not that day or whatever. Oh, I got to catch up on the rest. So a lot of us do that. And all it matters is that you're supporting a little bit and passing on what we're doing. It's like sharing the love, sharing the music, and that's all we ever want. Everybody take care of yourselves. See you guys. Nick will probably do a real nice reel next week. I will talk with you guys in the chats, just like you just won't see my face, which is probably a good thing. Love everybody. Cheers. Peace.